So there was a Nintendo Direct today, and I graciously let all the bigger channels get their videos out first, and not just because it's their job and most of them don't have a baby. For me, this Direct kind of seems like a B+, mostly because I already knew about some of the things, and other things were really overdue, so they weren't that exciting, but they were still good. Plus, the last Direct revealed a remake of my favourite game, so you can't really beat that. There's no reaction shots, which is fine because nothing made me squeal like the woman child I am. And I'm just going to talk about the stuff I care about since there's plenty of recaps on websites if you need it. So they started off with more Pikmin 4 footage, and by more I mean we actually have some now, with a new type of Pikmin, enemy varieties, mechanics, characters and so on. But most importantly, we have an enemy that gives birth, we have a puppy Pikmin. And if they add this Oatchi to Pikmin Bloom, I might actually go for walks like I'm supposed to be. It's coming at the end of July, which is super exciting. The only thing I'm really hoping for is co-op options, at least in the extra modes, since the way split screen was in 3 Deluxe was a bit annoying. Fashion Dreamer had me like, oh, it's Xseed, not being published by Nintendo, so it's not New Style Boutique, aka Style Savvy, but as people have pointed out on Twitter, the dev team is the same, so it basically is. Based on the first image, the Lolita style is a bit more accurate now, which is good. This time we are influencers rather than shopkeepers, so I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but we definitely needed something new, and we're still styling outfits and can customize colours! Woo! Yeah, that's what you're getting out of me. Good fashion game, finally some good food. Ghost Trick is getting a port to all systems, but if you can't wait, it's available on mobile devices. Deca Police seems somewhat interesting. I thought, oh, it's just a VN detective game, but it appears to be an actual RPG, so I'm going to keep my eye out on it. We got some more Bayonetta Origins footage. Yesterday some previews went out, so it seems like a single player game, but you could palm off the right Joy-Con to someone else. So far, I don't have too much to say, but I am interested, and yeah, I'll be looking out for reviews and such. Splatoon 3 DLC. I guess we're never getting online table turf. Super cool that we're getting a new hub option, or old I guess, but it's that the shop content's the same, which blows. We don't have much in the way of fashion options, but I haven't really been playing this because of connection issues, and we've got a vague hint at the story part of the DLC, and I haven't beaten the base game yet. Also, remember when we used to get new expansions in the expansion pack? Not for this, not for Xenoblade, not for Fire Emblem, but yes, I will pay to not have to see merch again. Thanks. Camilla! Not Niles, sad. We love Katamari Port, which is great. I did see some frame drops in the trailer though. Also, why is the trial in a couple of weeks but this isn't coming out until June? That's just weird. Sea of Stars got a demo today, so I'll be giving that a try. If you haven't heard anything about it, it's a turn-based RPG by the people who've made The Messenger. It's been in the works for quite a while. Etrian Odyssey Collection is the first 3 games. Turns out the ones I own are the remakes of the first 2, so I don't know if I really need it, even if the pre-order bonus is funny, and I also hope that it's physical because it's a really hefty price. It's like $120 Australian, and if you bought them all separately, they're $60 each. Advance Wars is finally coming out in April, this April, which reminds me I need to do a video about something related to it soon. Return to Dreamland Deluxe is getting an epilogue where you can play as a weakened Magolor and gain his power back, which also allows co-op. A demo with the first 2 levels, boss and 2 minigames dropped today, so I played that and I think the shooting minigame will be popular. It's super weird to play this after Star Allies because I kept picking up spiders and cleaning guys and getting nothing, since they didn't retroactively add in new abilities except Festival, and then completely new ones. Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games is cool. It's just that I was like, okay, finally. Also, so far no hint of Pokemon except the really annoying TCG one, which is super weird. What I want most is an update that lets me play without the stupid border that ruins all my screenshots. I do like the display options for the Game Boy, and I am looking forward to when Amazing Mirror drops. Metroid Prime Remastered got a shadow drop today. I'll wait for a physical I don't need because I have 2 versions of it, but I did see on Twitter that even the direction of raindrops changes based on the position of your arm cannons, so I need to watch somebody's video on Baton Kaidos because I don't know anything other than it uses cards, which immediately made my husband go, eeh. Fantasy Life I should have been the most hype thing for me, but I couldn't tell if it was a new game or remake immediately, especially because they did that phone game, which when it released in English was just after they announced that it was shutting down. So yeah, level 5 learned that they do need our money. So where's Yokai Watch 4? A cute baseball game dropped and it was like $1.45, so I bought it even though I'm really bad at those games. Zelda Nuts and Bolts got a new trailer, nothing too exciting except for all the theorizers, though they did make an ugly car to spite me, the Master Cycle hater, and an overpriced collector's edition I already pre-ordered, and another amiibo. Speaking of, why doesn't the Pikmin puppy get an amiibo? Oh, and Japan is getting a remake of the first Atelier game, so heck us, I guess. So anyway, I have a lot of videos to make. I did finally figure out the problem and I can work on my very big collection video, I just need time to do it.